I'm Doug Reynolds. I work at the Student Success Center, and I'm one of the assistant directors here. I mainly work with students who are on probation, or having a hard time, or who are filing an academic appeal of some kind. To get successful, I think it's a mix. Some students have gotten successful because they've been bullheaded and, I don't need anybody's help. I'm going to get through this. And I respect that. Other students have been successful because they have asked for help. And I think those students are a little bit in the minority. I just think it's anybody who comes into our office or any of the helping offices on campus, I think it takes some level of courage because a lot of those students have never had to ask for help before. And it's not a comfortable thing. And some students lack the language for that. I always tell students, wherever you want to go, just go in the door and say, I think I might need to talk to somebody. There's a healthy body of students who feel that way, whether they come in here or not. And I mean, you're really working with students who probably have never seen anything below a B in their lives for a lot of them. And their first biology test is a C minus, and for some of them that biology test is an F. But realistically, a lot of them C minus. That's a real confidence hit right from the start, and there's some value to that. It wakes you up, tells you where you are, that sort of thing. But that's a tough thing, and that to me is part of the value of academic coaching is being able to flesh it out in a conversation and to be able to rebound from it. What can you learn from that test? What have you talked to your instructor about? Those sorts of things. But the Student Success Center opened 7 years ago, and I think the positions that were created here, I think the reason they were approved is we're trying to retain students, trying to keep our students, and it's one of the places where colleges and universities across America are investing money and trying to get support services so that the students stay, and that's one of my goals is to make it so that the student will stay. For some students, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it's not a good fit, or there's something else that's going on, and so I'm not grabbing that student by the ankle and saying you got to be at UT. We need a retention rate, we need the graduation rate. But if the student is coming in and they're just having trouble, and it's clear that they want to stay or they're trying to work through that decision, I think that's one of the reasons that jobs like mine were created in this office is to meet with those students and first of all to have them realize that what you're going through is I won't say natural, but there are people here that understand that there's a lot going on, and students live busy lives. They're pulled in a lot of directions. And one of those directions is financial. I think that's a piece that I think is often forgotten whenever anybody talks about the student retention or a student who's thinking about leaving or anything like that. I'm not interested in the finger wag. Our office is not interested in that. We're interested in students doing better, and it's tough.